Hello there, this is Caesar on Toast, and you're watching episode 9 of my All the Mods playthrough. Today I'm in the mood for a little bit of building, so I'm going to start off by clearing out this little chunk of Mesa. I've mocked up, ignore what's happening here, it's horrible. I've mocked up a new thing that I want to build in Creative, and so I'm just going to mostly copy that design, but with some minor alterations to make it more buildable in survival. And I'm gonna have this creeper help us out with our excavation here. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to do this. I'll probably do a time lapse, so watch closely and you'll see how a master plays Minecraft. Okay, so we've got a little bit more space to breathe now, and I've also gathered up some resources, so it's time to start laying the foundations for this thing. And I haven't told you what it is yet, but you can probably guess by the title of the video. I'm going to be moving all the farms we have here into a modular vertical farming system, which sounds very fancy, but it's basically just a fancy way of saying I'm going to build towers and put farms in them. So I'm just going to be building using the same kind of materials we've got over there, and I haven't kind of settled on a actual final design for this over here. That's why I'm using dirt scaffolding, but I've also worked out that there are scaffolding blocks. Let me just show you these here. They're quite cheap. They're just made of sticks, and what you can do is so this is fragile scaffolding. We don't want that. This is responsive scaffolding, and we want the replaceable scaffolding. So what you can do with 6 sticks, you get 16 blocks, which is a huge number, and you can place them up into the shape that you want to build in, and then when you've decided on a shape, you can fill them with blocks. That means you can just be building with different kinds of blocks, or no, you can explore different shapes that you want to put things in, and then when you've settled on it, you can put in the final blocks that you want. So I'm just going to count these out. Make sure you count twice always, just because if you count twice now, it saves you having to rebuild later. So I'm just going to make sure 7, 8, 9. So the farmer, these farming stations from Actually Additions do a 9x9 area, and so what we're going to have are 2 side-by-side towers, and each one will have a canola farm at the bottom, and they will supply all the power that we need to use the farms, and also there'll be a little bit of surplus. And the reason that I'm building it over here, I don't know if I cut it out of the time lapse because I haven't edited that yet, is because I've been doing a little bit of maintenance work under here, and I've decided that we need a big tech room, and these blocks I've seen ghost blocks before, so let's just grab them. This will come to maybe in a future episode, and essentially I want to have a big network of underground stuff going on here. And we're going to start by having this on the surface as our farming place, and then underneath the ground we're going to have a massive network of huge rooms with big machines. And so this house will gradually get upgraded with stuff. This will always be the place that we live, but around us we'll have a network of buildings, different places with farms, and maybe we have a network so we can work into the mesa itself. It would be quite cool to have maybe an area over here when we grow out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and build the basic first couple floors, and I will show you how the whole system is going to work when I've got that done. So I've now built this thing twice, so I thought it was time that I would do a little bit of a progress update and show you what my thinking is on what I'm going to be doing here. So just now that we've got the path in, I'm going to place down the farmers. So here we go. As usual, we put the seeds into the left hand side and it plants using energy, and of course this isn't being powered at the moment, but we will soon fix that. So the first thing we want to do is have our way of getting the items out of this, and in fact I've already put that on the wrong side. We want to put the items out of that and into our canola press. So let's just do that, and the simplest way is just to have it like this and then have one come out here, and then maybe we put the presses in this spot here, and we're going to want 4 of these. I believe that we should have 4 in our inventories. Maybe not. So maybe 2 will do for now. So we have those going into there, and of course we will be mirroring this on the other side. I won't bother with doing it right now, but that will be much better later. Oh, and by the way, I'm using these white lamps from Actually Additions, which are cheaper than using glowstone, and you don't have to power them. You just shift and right click to turn them on and off. So a good alternative, and they come in lots of different colors. I thought the white ones looked good with this kind of pale design we have in the desert, and the idea behind the pale is that it's quite striking in contrast to the Mesa. And then we've got the green side over here, so we're kind of the pale in between the forest and the Mesa. Oh, and we've got lots more trees, so that's good. And so we get the fluid transfer node from Extra Utilities, and that will go out, and we want to ferment our canola oil. So these already have some in it, which is fine because that means we'll be producing energy in the meantime. And then we want to put our oil generators down, and I think we'll probably be doubling the number of these we have later, but for the meantime we can just put them straight out like this, and then we want to put our golden fluxed wires in here like so, and that will go up to the upper floors, but we also want to be able to power our canola presses, so let's get them there and then have another cable come around like that. So that's great, and that'll be working just fine. We also have neglected to put the worms in, so these are going to be growing very, very slowly here until I put worms in, but we can do that after. And then I'm going to be filling the sides here with probably the light grey glass just to fit in with the rest of the design. And so where we're going to be storing the rest of the items from these farms is I'm going to be blocking this area off with some basic drawers. And what we can do with these is in the drawers mod, I think it is storage drawers, there are keys, and you can do different things with the keys, and one of them we want to do is put the quantify key on, which will show us how much of a resource we will have. At the moment, the only way of doing that is to shift and don't right click, shift right click with an empty hand, and then you can see the upgrades and the quantity, or not the upgrades and the quantity of what you've got in the drawer. And it's kind of more convenient if you can just see straight up what's in them. And we will be doing a bit of a storage upgrade, maybe something to do with what I've got down there later, but that's gonna do us for now. And so the bulk excess resources that we get from this, so we see that we have too many seeds here right now, and so we want to actually grab a drawer controller from somewhere, and I know where there is one, so I'm just going to go and pick it up right now. And there was something else that I wanted to pick up. I can't remember exactly what it was. So here's our other drawer controller, and this is where I was storing these seeds when I had the idea to turn everything into a tower, because I started to expand to make an extra farm, and I thought we're just going to have this huge array of stuff and it's going to take up loads of our land. Why not just do vertical pillars, because that is a lot more manageable later on. So I just stick this drawer controller here, and the zombie's going to get in my way, and it looks like I misplaced that, so we're gonna have to move this and stick it here. So what happens now is if we have an output, it's going to get taken into the transfer node. It's going to check for an empty inventory, and the drawer controller, which controls all these basic drawers, so it can put something into anything in these connected drawers. So that's going to look for an empty space. And what we don't want happening is we don't want our canola that we produce to go into, I'll actually just dump my seeds in there. We don't want any canola we produce to go into this inventory. We want them to go into the canola presses. And so I think one way of doing it is just have these closer, but this has probably put canola in there. Oh, it hasn't. But we can use the key to lock these drawers, and we won't be able to get anything that isn't already in the drawer, if that makes sense. You can't put more than one type of item in a drawer, but in an empty drawer you can put anything in, so if you lock the drawer you can't put any new items in. Ooh! And also I've discovered this really useful but really annoying enchantment that I've got on my boots. I'm probably going to switch it out because it is quite hazardous to my safety, and it is called Launch, and it lets you do a double jump, but it's quite ridiculous in how high you go, so you always take fall damage. So I would recommend not using Launch unless you also have feather falling, which of course I don't have in these kind of temporary boots. So canola is getting pressed, I see. So let's just stick more in there. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up building all these. I'll move all these farms up, and then we'll see if we can't do something else to finish off the episode. So I finished building for the day. I have had enough of going back and forth gathering resources, and I think I actually made some pretty solid progress. You can see it coming up there. So we've currently got 5 operational farms, but 6 platforms built, and we will be adding more and more floors as time goes on, and the idea is that the storage here will correspond to what's on what floor. So we'll try to have like canola only on the bottom floor, but then we've got the inferium here, and then wheat on the second floor. We don't actually have the sugarcane set up, but there are carrots coming in now, and you can see there are gaps where the lights need to be. That's because I need to go back to the nether. But while we are waiting to do that, I think one of the things that I really want to do is, because this is 1.11.2, we can take advantage of the fact that you can use elytra with fireworks to fly. So that's going to be a good way to get around at least, and I'm going to go fight the dragon once more, and if I fail I should probably just uninstall the game. That's the stage we've got to with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go try and beat the dragon again, but before I do that we need some slightly better food. I think that I said that's the last of my bones, but it's really not. We've got all these from those armor plus dungeons we explored, and I've got full diamond armor this time, so that should hopefully protect us, and we are armed to the teeth with potions too. So I'm going to be using this space that we cleared. I have done a heck of a lot of work off camera, and I'm going to be using this space for my little orchard, and that's going to get us a ton of different fruit, and we'll be able to make things like juices, jams, fruit salad, you name it, you can make it out of fruit in this, and that is going to be the way that we get around the issues we've been having with Spice of Life. I've been eating fish for a long time. Fish and bread have been the staples of my diet, and then occasionally we get some fruit. So it's why is there an angry dog near me? Oh, there must be a skeleton under the ground. Oh, that really scared me there. So what we want to do is make the juice variants. So I'm gonna stock up on stuff, and I'll join you whenever I'm going to fight the dragon again. Exciting stuff. Okay, this is the real deal. We're gonna beat the dragon this time. Watch me go. We're gonna take a couple buff potions first before we go in, and quickly take a swig of cherry juice, and then replace those potions with some extra ones on the bar, and I think we're good to go. Let's go, 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 go. Into the end for the final battle against the dragon. We tried twice and failed twice. My health suffered quite severely there. Oh, I also have this launch thing on. It means I can jump 4 times to save myself if I fall into the void, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put regen right now. I also think we can get some of this Ender Air for Botania while we're here fighting the dragon. And she won't be regenning while we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we don't want to get any more of the Ender Air. We want to get Dragon Breath is the other thing that we need. And we might as well get, because it's a hassle to fight this thing. We do have a lot more arrows than last time, and I'm going to be very careful with how and when I shoot her. So hopefully keeping misses to an absolute minimum. And I've missed twice already after saying that. It's not ideal. I saw an arrow come down over there. Can we get the breath from here? Yeah, we can get the dragon breath like this. So we did actually pick up some of the Ender Air. But I'm just going to show you the highlights from this fight. So I just took a potion of strength to deal with these guys. Oh dear, I'm withered. Ugh. What's happening? Oh, dragon from nowhere. Oh goodness. My food needs to be filled up again. She spent so much time on that middle thing. The fight was so much better before that. You just take pot shots at her all day. Ugh. Okay, here we go. And dodge out of the way. Then shoot. Then shoot again. Missed. So many Endermen here as well. I just have to try really hard not to look at them, because that's what's ruined me a couple of times already. Oh, hit her. Nice. Come on. I got 4 in a row there. Oh, and that last one was a bit ambitious, I'll admit. Where's she going? Okay, she's coming towards me. Okay, those were wasted shots. We're still good. We've still got just under 2 stacks left. Let's hit one more. Nice. She's down to half now. That's really good. It's only taken about 10 minutes so far, I think. Nice. Gotta keep landing these shots. Oh, we are making good progress here. Getting a bit more ambitious with these shots, which can be good because we are landing a lot of them. Just have to be really careful that I don't run out of arrows. I'm really concerned about that, if you couldn't tell. So here she comes. Come on, get her as much as we can. Yes, she's nearly down. I've definitely got my confidence back for this second half of her health. I'm just taking more and more ambitious shots here. Okay, she's going to turn around. Don't look at the Enderman. See if we can grab any of this while we're going. Yeah, got a few bits of dragon breath there. That's going to be useful for some crafting recipes later on, so definitely want to grab that while you're in here fighting her. You do need to get the ender crystals if you want her to respawn again. And she's nearly done. She's nearly done. Can we finish her off? Just want to collect some of this. Very anticlimactic fight here when you're just collecting some resources while you do it. I'm getting attacked by an Enderman, which is actually much more of a threat than the dragon at this stage. The dragon just kind of like booped me around a little bit. So where's she? Can we finish her off? There's that last shot. Go on. So now she blows up and opens the portal for us. Awesome. And there's the portal to the Ender Islands opened up there. And we've got the egg too. Oh, sweet. What else did she drop? It looks like we've got some goodies here. I don't know what mods we have to do with post or like end game end stuff, like things to do in the end dimension, and I haven't seen if there's anything to do with mods in the Ender Islands, but since there are some ores here, we might as well stick around for a bit and explore. Let's see, so we got Ender Dragon Scales from Armor Plus, which I have done a mod review of, and these can give you very, very cool armor. So you need to make the ultimate material, and you need a lot of them. So it looks like 12 Ender Dragon Scales. You need to fight the dragon a few times if you want to get this armor. So let's get the dragon egg. I think we need to boop it, and it's gone away over here somewhere. Has it? Has it disappeared forever? Did I destroy the dragon egg? Is that what just happened? Oh, look, that's where we died before as well. Maybe we can get more stuff back. That might be good, and then we'll probably have a full inventory at that point. Yeah, this is where I fell to my death before, the second time we fought her. So let's see if we've got any of this stuff. Yeah, it's kind of precarious. I'm gonna say that's not an ideal place for us to gather our stuff back, but I'll build a little platform here. We're gonna need 9 or 10 blocks to do that. And so let's just hop down and probably get rid of this crystal, because that is one of the ones that makes you teleport about a bit, and that's not very pleasant experience if you're trying to get your stuff back. So let's stick this up and then break the grave and break the grave. Don't think we lost anything. So let's just shove a few things in here, shall we? We don't need the potions anymore, and hopefully no one's coming towards me. But we do have the jump. Ooh, so that's not a bad bow. I'm glad I came back for that. We do literally have like 2 inventories worth of stuff. And we got a diamond sword back. That's pretty good. And looks like there is quite a lot of stuff still. Still picking things up. And that's it. Awesome, so we got all our stuff back from that previous time that we fought the dragon. That's really good. If we want to fight her again, we've got a spare set of gear. Oh my goodness, I fell off the end. Good thing I got these launch boots. You can just jump. You can jump 4 times and the leaps are so high. So I think I want to get out of here now and call it quits for this episode, and just do a bit of a regather, and then maybe at the start of next episode we will go and explore the rest of the end in the Ender Islands. Yeah, things are trying to kill me. So I'm going to jump in and let the credits... Oh, wait, one more thing. We can get the dragon egg. Please don't be an idiot. Oh, he made me drop my bow again. That's really annoying that they do that, but it's kind of cool that they've coded it so they drop the, you drop your bow, because that is the one thing that you need in fighting the dragon. This guy's really strong. Can I set him on fire? Come on, you're embarrassing me. I just fought a dragon and now I can't kill one zombie. That's not great. He's nearly died. Nearly died? Nearly dead. Come on, die. Last shot. Come on, last shot. Really? How much health did that guy have? Ooh, he actually dropped some Ender Dragon Scales. That's so nice. Oh, awesome. And we will take the egg as a trophy as well. So what you got to do is place a torch down underneath, like you're breaking gravel, and I think that breaks it into a item you can pick up. Yep, so we got the Ender Dragon egg, or just the dragon egg it says. So let's hop on back through the portal and let the credits roll. So thank you very much for watching this episode. This has been a good one. I plan on doing some more building in future, because that was really fun today. Building with mods is always a lot more interesting, and also building with something technical in mind is a super interesting thing to do. If you have any suggestions for me, as always, leave them in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. If you want to see more from me in the future, please do subscribe. That would be great. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, have a great day.